Hi, I thought I'd do a little garden update, show you what our garden looks like now at the start of summer, and then we can keep track and see how it goes and if it develops a bit. So starting from the house, looking out, we've got a few pots on this patio. The best thing here is the Acer, which is looking quite nice and getting bigger every year. We've got a few other pots. We haven't really put as much effort into them as before. This little mess over here used to be loads of daffodils, which used to look really nice. Daffodils and tulips and things like that. But then we've got some alliums that have come up, but we need to wait for all of this to die away before we can cut it all back. Over here we've got the clematis and our living wall. So clematis is doing really nicely this year. It's growing loads. It's already grown plenty. We're going to have to try and train that further along the fence. We've got this where we've put loads of pansies and other bits into a pallet, stuck that to the wall. We've actually got a eucalyptus, which is nice and tall and getting bushier at the top. We've got rosemary, some oregano, some slightly sad looking sage, but we'll get that growing a bit better over the summer. This nice pot, which was reduced from a garden centre we bought last year, and it's just kind of kicked into life, so that's really nice. This is Dahlia corner. This is where we've got loads of dahlias that have just been planted out, and Kaylee will increase the pot sizes as they go and as they get bigger. Another jasmine clematis, need to figure out what to do with that. That was rescued from behind the summer house. And then we've got a lime tree, which is a bit cold probably. We've got some old broccoli plants, which I now need to get rid of. Some pots waiting for some squashes to go in, and then we'll grow them up this structure here so they grow nice and tall. Coming over here we've got some potatoes. So potatoes in pots, they're looking really good. This tall thing's going to be some beans, but we're a bit late starting them off. Don't think any of them have started yet. So hopefully that will start in the next few days. Tomatoes. So at the moment we've got 4 grow bags, and I think that'll be it for tomatoes. These ones are actually a Mexican thing called tomatillos. They'll be green, and then 3 different types of tomato. Up at this end we've got some corn, but not much of that sprouted yet, so we've got a few tiny little baby corns. We need some more of those to start doing those in pots again. Then we've got at this end a few things just in our greenhouse, and in this kind of cold frame cloche thing we've got a nice little potting table, very useful. What's it called? Bookshelf, which is now a pot shelf. We've got a new water butt at this end, so we managed to fit some guttering to the back of the summer house, which is then fed into this water butt, so we've got some extra rainwater. Then obviously we've got the 2 veg beds. So in this one, this row of things here is all garlic. That's been in there for ages. Then we've got a bit of a barren patch because things haven't really been germinating very well. There should be some rows of carrots here, but we're struggling a bit. Down at this end it's a bit happier, so we've got some salad that's growing, some different types of lettuce. That's some radish over there. Over in this bed got a load of onions, so those will be some red onions, first time growing onions, but they look quite happy. These little spindly things will be leeks, so we've got plenty of leeks growing in there. A bit hard to tell right now. Here we've got a row of turnips, need to thin those out. Some spinach that we've just started, and some spinach that's been going a bit longer. And then here we've planted another row of parsnips, carrots and beetroot, so hopefully that'll kick into gear soon. So now we're up at this end. This is obviously the summer house, and when we put the summer house and the new patio in, we also put in this new bed. So new flower bed here with loads of different things in it. So yesterday we planted up some dahlias that Kaylee's been growing from seeds, so we've got 1, 2, 3 there, but then a load more all the way down. We've got some grasses, Acer, this is something called a cornus. Around here we've got some Hucheras, however you pronounce it. This fun thing here is called a Fatsia, I think, and that's grown some new leaves, which is really nice. These things, I can't remember what they're called, but the bees love them. A rhododendron, which is just starting to drop all its flowers and is putting out some new leaves, so that'll grow a bit bigger. Some more dahlias, another acer, can't remember what that's called. And then we've got some sweet peas in pots, so growing here and starting to flower, which are really nice. Some more sweet peas, and then we've got more things starting off, so maybe some more dahlias. Can't remember what these are called. Cosmos, so Katie's been growing these cosmos. And then in here, just inside the summer house, I'll open it up, we've got so this is where I'm just keeping my squash and courgettes for now while they're growing. And then we've started just making the summer house a little bit more homely, put some pictures up, got a nice chair. The other side is where the shed is, that's all locked up. So yeah, that's the garden, and then that's looking back down towards the house.